Don't say that word.
So today we're going to talk about the iStick and compare the 20 and the 30. So, I got an iStick 30 or 20 and loved it. It's just so tiny, small, and you know, oh right, does she really love it or does she just want to sell them? Dude, I really love it. I've got 4 of them. What I really loved about it, it's just so small and in your hand, right? The 20 obviously goes to 20 watts. I like the little screen. It gives you the battery indicator. Now the 20 goes from what is it, 2 to 20, obviously. Now it's not going to go up. It has regulations so that it won't let you go so low that it won't fire, and it won't let you go so high that it won't fire. So right now this is has a Gladius on it that's 1.8, and it will not fire lower than 5.2 watts. 3 clicks turns it from voltage to wattage. I don't know why anybody would go back to voltage after being in wattage, but anyway, it's up to you. And you can press and hold the button and it'll go right crazy fast up to the highest spot. So we'll just see how high it will actually go. There, so it's not going to go up higher than 70.7, so it's not going to blow the coil. Little safety feature. Now the 20 watt one will not lock your voltage, so you are sometimes you hit the button and you know it's going too fast for you. I gotta turn this down because I can't go any higher. Now this one is the first edition sort of thing, so the 20 watt is the first go round for them. I don't trust, not that I don't trust it. It fires, it's one of those things that the chip in it is pulse width modulated. So it feels like it's giving you, like I can't go past 7.2. That's too much for me actually. So the numbers that it's giving you is sort of out of whack. I know people have talked about this before. Pulse width modulated. You're not going to turn it up to 20. You might, depending on what you put on it. But a regular 1.8 or low res out of your tank, you're not gonna need to turn it up so high. Standard cell phone charger. Stop! Got the WWF of cat going on here. What was I saying? Okay, so standard cell phone charger. You can vape it while you're charging. It's 2200 mAh. It will not sub-ohm, but a dinky little thing. Now it also has these little adapters you can put on. These were meant to save the threading. Here it is. So this little thing comes out, so you gotta be careful. This has a spring-loaded thing on it, so it saves the threading on the actual device. And I've had a couple of people mess up the threading, but that's because you can't get a connection, and instead of pulling the pin, which is what you should do, is pull that pin up, people will crank it down harder to try and make the connection. But yeah, so they've messed up the threading. So they come out with this little adapter to put on it. to save the threading, and it has this other cool little feature where it'll do that. So you can throw that in your purse. It's not going to fire. The buttons are covered. You don't have to turn it off. Just fire it in your purse or your pocket. It's very cool. Now, the 30 is basically the same size as the 20, except for a little bit more for this lip thing that they put on it. They put on this little lip to accommodate your bigger tank so they don't look so foolish on top of them, because it's a tiny little device. They still have the cell phone charger on the bottom. This has a spring-loaded pin already, so there's no need for the adapter, but you know, I like this part, and this will not work with this. I think they've changed the board in it, so because this one I actually run at 8.5, which is my norm, so I'm thinking they upgraded the chip to get rid of the, you know, it's either RMS or mean. The bad one they put in this one, the good one they put in, I can never remember which one is the good one. Anyway, also another feature that they've added besides 10 watts is a lock feature, so that when you've set it to what you want it, if you accidentally hit the thing, it's locked. That's, you just press and hold both up and down button and it'll unlock, and then you can adjust it. So all in all, they've improved it without making it gigantic, which is a plus. The lock is very cool. It works just the same as the other one does as far as the menu. You get your battery indicator, your ohm, your voltage, and your wattage. You can flip through pretty quickly by pressing and holding it. It is an upgrade in the true sense, because it sort of took what was wrong with the first version and upgraded it and give you a little bit more power without losing the form factor, which I love. So, I mean, this is going to be in my rotation too. But yeah, the iStick. 20 on the top, 30 on the bottom. Improved.
Show me, don't say